I have for some time been curious about the biodynamic M69, but as I have a few M88s, which are meant to be a superior model, it wasn't really high on my list. Somebody mentioned them and I thought, yeah, maybe I should sell one of the M88s and have something different to compare it with, because people are interested. So am I. So am I. One came up in very good condition, but it was too expensive. But then a couple came up, and here's the listing. Fantastic vintage biodynamic M69N, C means Canon. Made in West Germany, 1 or 2. Opened, never used. Microphones are in superb condition. Original black case with spec sheets. Black foam case inserts have crumpled with age, and outer cardboard box is also aged from being stored in the attic. Well, it's almost fanciful, isn't it? I mean, these must be from, I'm guessing, I'm looking here, late 70s, more likely, I think, probably early 80s. Never opened and never used. 2 of them in an attic. Let me go ahead. I'll open it, look at it, and then I'll plug it in and see if it works. I use this as a kind of something to do when I get things, because if anything's wrong, awry, I've got some sort of evidence. I could have done that better, couldn't I? Never mind. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold. Don't worry, it's not COVID. It's just you go back to school, start teaching. We've tentatively started. And of course, you've been away from people for months. So as soon as everybody goes back, they all get colds and stuff because you're suddenly around people. Okay. Box looks, I don't really know. I'm going to say 80s really by looking at the mics on there. It's quite common the way biodynamic mics used to come, and there would have been a foam insert. I've seen this before, and it does crumble with age. It gets me every time. Serial number, and you can kind of see it looks like ink on the trace. Lovely. No proximity trace. Anyway, it's just an unboxing. And usually, there's proximity trace. But I'm going to review it in due course. Wow. I've got to say, just glimpsing this, usual biodynamic clip, which I find work very well. It's nice to have. A little bit of attic stuff going on. Let's hope there isn't any of that in the internals of the mic. Well, there might be, but in any way that affects it. Well, maybe what he said is so, because there's a little bit of a discoloration and so on there and there that looks, and that screw head that looks a tad mildewish, and a little bit on the body there, which will, I'm sure, come off. No deformation whatsoever that I can see. Oops, sorry. Well, so far so good with that. Let's plug in. Yeah. German. I mean, I know. Yeah, you can see there's some discoloration and some erosion. Is it erosion? What would you call it? There on the number. Set this about 3/4, which seems to be about right to me. Here we go. 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 Biodynamic. 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 Unfortunately, I'm going to do some more testing, but unfortunately, sounds distorted to me. Distorted to me, and it's not the input. Give me the low, yeah, low notes. What a shame. Low, 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 low. Well, there you go. Let me just run and get a biodynamic M88, which should be similar, and we shall compare. And this is the M88. So the volume level is similar. Yeah, the volume level is similar, but yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that can't be right. Well, this is something that's quite interesting. Going to switch to the new one. And what you notice is, can you hear that distortion? But I notice that if I keep working at it, yeah, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you hear it? It's as if it disappears. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that from years of not being used and something is with the vibration? I've cleaned the pins because obviously of all this corrosion type thing that was around there, so the pins are clean. Yeah, and the more I use it there, now is that what it's meant to sound like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the M69. And there we are with the M88, which you can tell has got much lower end there, but back on the 69, which seems to be working fine. What should I do?